Welcome to Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley.
Welcome
I
to
was about to stick my finger in your mouth.
I know.
Because
I blocked
that's
it.
a surefire way
Uh-huh.
to make you stop.
Welcome to Deaf and Dumb.
Welcome
Welcome.
to our show.
Yeah. I would like to first say...
Did I say I was Dudley?
yes, you did.
Okay.
I would also like to reiterate my name is Dan, and I have a problem.
Yes.
The
We all
problem
know.
is Totino's.
Totino's pizza.
Frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
Which I haven't had in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Many years. Many years. I had not had them.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of forgot how much I like frozen pizza. I kind of got off pizza in general. And we were over at Gary's. A good friend of the show. We talk about him all the time.
Mhm.
And he was sitting there eating some Totino.
Yes. I was
Pizza.
like, is that Totino's? And you go to, oh yeah.
And I was like, that looks... It looks like trash. But it also looked delicious.
It looked like cardboard with cheese and
sauce.
meat on it.
Was his wasn't even... His was just cheese.
Just cheese.
Yeah.
So,
And so... I was like, man, I kind of want one of those.
yeah,
And it smelled good, and so I got some.
They're a regular staple at my house.
Yeah.
We
I got
sure
some.
to keep some in stock.
I got like 6 of them. Like the
That's
little...
a little excessive. The square ones. Yeah.
I've eaten all of them. As of 30 minutes
week?
ago, I have eaten all of them.
In a week?
A little more than a week.
When did you buy them?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't remember.
That's your way of hiding the fact that you ate 6 of them in a week.
A week and a half. I ate 2 in one day, I will admit.
Mm-hmm. So that leaves 4 for the rest of the week.
Yeah, so it might have been a week.
Yeah.
They're good, though.
They're good.
And especially if you do it the way I do it.
Yes.
You have the stone.
A stone.
You got an oven piece of stone because it makes it crispy.
It's the best
It
way
gives
to make
it
a
a
pizza.
crust.
We don't have one of those in my
And
house, and I need to get one.
Yeah.
And
You're not living.
I know.
That's what you're doing. You're,
I mean,
you're,
they're
you
pretty
think you're
good.
living, but you're not.
They're pretty good without the stone, but they're better with the stone.
They're really good. And I just ate another one, and I was like, I feel good about myself.
Yes. Yes. And why did you eat another one?
Because I wanted it.
But what was the other option?
That's my defense. The other option was
This is not a good
Cane's
argument.
fried chicken.
Okay.
And French fries.
Understandably, you don't.
Both
like
things
fried
I
food,
don't eat.
But I will eat something better.
It is better.
Totino's.
Yes, because it's a much smaller quantity than if I had started eating Cane's chicken. I would have eaten so many. How many you ask? So many.
I managed to restrain myself to 3.
3? That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I will eat.
Because I have
I will
some
just
sense
eat 'em.
of will.
Yeah, I don't. So that's why I just abstain. I don't. I just don't. I don't need it. So,
Right.
yeah. I was tempted. I
Excuse
wanted it. It's not that I think it's gross. I wanted to eat
Yeah.
the chicken, but that's not good for me.
Yeah, well, neither is Totino's.
Totino's has been good to me.
I don't. No.
Yes,
No.
I've eaten it several times. I feel fine.
No. Well, we'll check back in a week.
So let's talk about video games.
In board games.
In board games.
Not
Let's
just
talk
video
about games in general.
Yes.
I played quite a few.
I played a few.
I want to start off with What the Golf.
What the golf, yes.
I have done I'm 99% complete.
99?
99%.
Only 99?
Only 99. Are you 100%?
Yes.
You're not.
It says 100%.
Mine does not.
Mine does say 100%.
And as far as I can tell, there's only one.
I'm missing
chest.
a trophy.
I'm missing a trophy. That's the only thing I'm seeing.
One or two trophies,
Yeah.
but
I'm missing
the
only
game
one.
says I've got 100%.
Mine does not say 100%. Mine says 99%. And the
Oh.
only thing I can tell that I'm missing is the one trophy. And it's probably the same one you're missing.
Yeah, it's the one you can't hit.
You can't hit it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it.
I tried to look it up, and I was like, I'm going to go on the internet.
Yeah.
The wealth of knowledge on that internet, it'll tell me everything.
See, 100%.
That's weird. Mine does not say 100%. So I was like, well, how do I get this one trophy? And
It's not the trophy.
you can't search for anything. It is impossible to find a walkthrough or anything for What the Golf.
Yes,
Because
it's
if you
called-
search What the Golf, you get a lot of golf stuff.
Yeah, you get Google thinking, oh, this person wants to learn about
Even if you
golf.
add game,
What
video
the golf
game. In fact,
game.
yeah, I kept getting
Golf,
like
some
I
people
started.
consider golf a game.
Yeah, and I kept I even tried video game, and it kept giving me Golf Story, which is another video game, but not the one I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So it's been impossible for me to figure out how I'm supposed to get that last trophy.
Yeah. I haven't got that trophy.
I think it makes me think yours 100% makes me think that
that's not what you're missing.
That's not what I'm missing.
You're missing something else.
Yeah. Did the face thing turn into anything, or is that just okay? I don't know. Then I've gotten everything.
Have you found the secret ostrich?
Ostrich. You're just making stuff up.
It sounds like I am, doesn't it? Who knows? Maybe there's a secret ostrich. Maybe there isn't.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Then this might be what you're missing.
Oh, okay. You want to show me where the ostrich is?
No.
Okay.
You have to seek out the ostrich on your own.
Wait, is it the little... Is there an ostrich on the little island thing you have to go to? Oh,
there's
I didn't...
two ostriches.
Yeah, on the little...
There's a secret ostrich.
Oh.
He shows up twice.
Oh, okay. I
He's
don't
in one
know,
spot,
because I don't know if I wasn't paying
and
attention.
he's in another spot.
Maybe.
That is like, oh, how do I get there?
Okay. Because one you can see, it's like a little water thing you have to go through the water area and come back to, right?
Oh, okay. Maybe
is that what I'm thinking about?
Yeah, probably.
That's the one thing I know of. Was there an ostrich in that spot? Because I don't remember noticing it.
I don't remember if there was
I don't know what you're talking about.
A room.
Excuse me.
With an ostrich.
Stop hitting me with your knee.
The secret ostrich.
Yeah, so it's a great game, but that's kind of bugging me. And then we played a whole bunch of Netrunner.
Netrunner, yes.
Yeah, with the Cartwright. Trey Cartwright,
yes.
The third man.
Yeah, I haven't played Netrunner in many months.
Yeah, it was kind of a reintroduction for you.
Yeah, I played once before, and that was years ago with our buddy Josh.
Yeah.
And it didn't go well. I didn't care for it then.
Yeah.
For reasons.
Mostly
because I was playing Josh and I
he
think
knew,
Gary was standing
they knew
on my
all the
shoulder at
cards.
the time, and they know all the cards. They knew all the cards and knew my entire hand, and I just didn't have fun.
Yeah.
I was just like, and so I didn't ever play it anymore. But now, Trey retaught me how to play.
Yes.
And
I helped.
You helped some.
We both taught you how to play. We played several games. I think 3 games.
I played 3.
Yeah, you played 3.
I won 2 of them.
Yeah, because you played him, and then I played you.
I beat him.
Yeah.
And then I played you.
And
you beat me.
I did.
And then I played Trey again, and I beat him.
Yeah. Is that 3? Did you say? I thought you said 4 for some reason.
No, I said 3.
Yeah, and so that was fun. And then I came back a couple of days later and hung out with Trey and played, I think, 4 games.
Yeah.
The first one he and I played, I was playing Corporation, and he was the runner, and I won. I beat him. Mm-hmm. And then he proceeded to beat me for the rest of the games.
Yeah.
Like, the next one was bad. It was so bad. It took, we were done in, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It was just like we were done.
Was it his, the deck he used when so I played, the first 2 games I played runner, and then I played a corpse.
Yeah.
And then he played the runner on the second game. Was it his virus deck?
Yeah, he ran that again.
With? Yeah, that's a pretty mean one.
Yeah. But and I get that. The first game was fairly close, but I won. And then the second game, he just beat me out of hand. The third game was close, but he ended up winning. And then the fourth game, I played runner against against one of his corporations, and I just did not do good. No. It was not good. I just couldn't make it work. Yeah. It just didn't go well. Yeah. So I don't play runner that much, and so part of me right now is I prefer the corporation. I like the corporation. I like the play style of corporation. It's always kind of like I got my hands and I'm putting stuff out and I know what's going on, but you don't. Yeah. And I like setting up traps and doing that thing. I enjoy that. Mm-hmm. Playing the other side of the runner, trying to decide what the hell am I going to do, I don't enjoy as much.
I didn't find it that difficult.
Yeah.
Of course, I played a runner first.
Yeah.
And I did really well in the first game just because I drew the first couple hands. I had really good set of cards that comboed really well.
Yeah.
And so the card draw went really well.
Yeah.
In the second game where I played against you, it kind of went the other direction. I played the same deck and it just went really bad. And the cards I needed was all the way at the bottom of my deck. Yeah. And I just couldn't get to it, and therefore it was a problem.
Yeah. I mostly, even though I have built my corporation deck with a lot of money in it, because I'm playing Gen Techie, which is apparently notorious for not having a lot of money income, so I added stuff from other decks into it to give it a lot, and they just don't come up.
Yeah, it doesn't help you if you don't.
There was two cards, one called Chum, which is an ice, but it's not really a good one to have you have at the beginning because all it does is make the next ice stronger.
Yeah.
And, but I would get it at the beginning of every I drew in all the games that I play Corporation. I mulliganed on 2 of them. Every single time I drew one of those cards. One of the games I drew 2 of them. Ugh. And then there's one that does net damage if the player's did a successful run the previous turn. Then I had a card that let me do net damage. I also drew that one every time. And I have 3 of each of them.
Not very good at shuffling.
I shuffle the crap out of them.
Yeah, well, you're obviously putting them back where you started every time. But I was doing something weird in the game I was playing Corp, and I cannot remember. I wish I had written it down. I had a really good game. Yeah. Because Trey was really pushing me. Yeah. And I was just like, it was a really close game. Yeah. But I was able to just squeak it out.
Yeah.
Just
squeak it out.
Squeak it out.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Trey it has this whole thing where he makes me discard a bunch of cards, and then he runs on the
archives.
The discard pile.
Yeah, he makes
his whole thing was like, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of stuff in there and then hope there's enough points to win. And thankfully, because he had a bunch of my cards,
he got really close.
He was really close, but he was still 1 card short. Yeah, like 3 points or whatever, and so he didn't make it. Thankfully, and that saved me. Yeah, because I was just like, well, this could be it, and it didn't work out. Yeah. In his favor, so I was able to win. Yeah. We also played another board game.
Yeah, we played several. I played actually a bunch of board games with Rob.
Yeah, I only played one.
Our brother Rob was in town.
Yeah,
this weekend.
His wife.
Yeah, his wife. They've been married for many years. They came into town, and the 3 of us played Hero Realms. Which was good. We played the Hunter variant where you can only attack the person to your left, and it did not go well for me.
Yeah,
and
you got stomped.
I was beat up pretty badly, and then I couldn't. And then Sam ended up winning. Yeah, because she ended up having way more health than both of us. I think she had almost had all of her health at the beginning.
Really?
By the end of the game, she just was healing herself and was getting just I could not do enough damage.
By the in-law.
Yeah, and so she beat me and Robert, and then Robert and I played, and I beat him. Yeah. And it was good. It was a good game. It went back and forth. It was one of those where we ended up with the selection of cards we could purchase were all expensive. Yeah. So we went through more than half of the fire gems. Yeah. There was 3 or 4 rounds where both of us, all we were doing was spending all our coins on fire gems.
Which is not a bad move, because you can do damage with them.
And I was just going, half of them I ended up with. I was just, every time they came up, I just burn them and do damage. Yeah. And then get the money to try to get enough money but I went several rounds before I built up enough to finally start buying stuff to cycle it around again. Yeah. And so that was interesting. It turned into a much different dynamic than I was used to, and it went interesting.
Yeah,
and,
I like Hero Realms.
Yeah, I like that game a lot. It's really easy to teach, and it's just a really great, solid little small box 4-player deck builder. He and I also played Corridors.
Corridors.
Yeah.
Corridors?
Corridors.
Or Couriers?
Corridors.
Oh, I thought you said Corridors.
No.
Oh.
No, we didn't play Corridors. We played
I was like,
Corridors.
We haven't played Couriers in forever.
No.
He kept saying Couriers.
No. He said that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, so I thought y'all played Couriers.
No, we played
you were rolling
Corridor.
dice and stuff, and he was like...
No.
That makes sense, because he was talking about it, and it didn't
make sense.
I was like, this didn't... What? I was like, he was talking about... stuff, and I was like,
did you not ask enough?
I played Quoridors.
Did you not ask enough queries?
Yeah, apparently. I just was like, yeah, it's been a while since I played that, and I don't remember any of that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we
I
were
was kind of
placing
confused, and then now it makes sense. Okay.
Quoridors. The minimalist, like kind of chess style game that it's your copy, where you each have a pawn on a board,
and you're trying to get the other side.
Yeah, you're trying to get the other side, but you're also placing walls that you have to go around, but you have to leave a path. He's really good at it.
Yeah,
he beat me both times.
Yeah, he told me he beat me.
Yeah,
like,
he got it down. He got the strategy down pretty good, and I just kept messing up as usual. I get like, oh yeah, whatever, and I don't.
I will say it's easy to beat you at that game.
Huh?
It's easy to beat you at that game.
I just don't pay attention. I'm very easily distracted.
Yeah, and you get messed up a lot.
Yeah, I always realize too late, oh, I should have done this, and that would have made it way easier for me to win, but I didn't do it. Or I wait too long to put up a piece. That's what happened on the second game. Is like, oh, I can completely block him, but I'm going to let him move down this path a little ways before I do it. And then he put something down that blocked me from doing that, and I'm like, oh, I should have played that last time, and I would have won.
Overthought.
So he beat me both times, because I'm not good at it. So that was fun. That game's really great. It's real simple.
Yeah, simple is fun. It's quick.
Yeah.
And it can be irritating.
Yeah, it can be.
A little bit.
We had a good time with it.
Yeah, that's good.
We were both kind of like at the second time we played, we were both just like playing chicken, like just moving our pawn closer and closer to each other, and then finally one of us played a wall. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Then we played Clank, which Rob had never played before.
No.
And so we introduced him to him, and I think having Hero Realms as a
precursor,
as a fluffer.
That's not the word.
Not the word you use.
No.
A tease.
No.
An
appetizer.
Appetizer. There we go. An appetizer.
No. No, you made it weird again.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm just trying to say...
You wouldn't.
He was ready to play Clank. And,
the game's it's really good. It's a great game, and I started off. I didn't think I was gonna do well because the last few times I played, I haven't done that well.
No,
but I also because I jumped in and then I stayed at the top of the dungeon for a while. It was a long time before I finally made my way down. I kept not drawing movement cards.
Yeah.
And then I finally was able to jump down there and get in and get some stuff, made some hard decisions, and I won.
What's funny about that?
I don't know. I won. That's what's funny.
I didn't make it out.
Yeah, you did not make it out. I was very happy with it.
From the grass.
Yeah.
So I didn't make it.
Yeah.
If I had made it, I would have won.
Yeah, you or Robert. Neither of y'all made it out.
Robert made it above ground, though.
Robert made it above ground, so he at least scored points.
He scored.
You did not score any points.
I did not score any, because I was one short.
No.
But I was also doing a risky move. I was going for the monkey idols.
Yeah.
I got all three of them, and then I grabbed the 15-point artifact on the way out.
Yeah.
And so I was doing really good, and I had a lot of point cards in my hand.
Yeah.
And
I had quite a few as well.
Yeah. I would have done really well if I just got above ground.
Yeah. I kind of was like, because I started slow, I went into the marketplace, I got a key, and I went straight for the 30 point, which is the largest artifact, the most valuable artifact.
Also the most difficult to get to.
Yeah, not really. On the base board, starter board is not.
It's not too
you
bad.
Have to have a key to get
certain things.
Yeah, you have to have a key to get in. Yeah. And then, luckily, there's a crystal cavern and stuff that kind of slow you down. Well, luckily, I got a flying carpet, and I almost immediately drew it after I got shuffled in.
Yeah.
And I was able to bypass all that stuff going in. And then I was just trying to get out, and I kept generating quite a bit of money. Like, I had cards that let me get money, and I also was killing monsters solely to get money. And then I was buying a lot of tomes, the magic tomes that give you just victory points at the end.
Yeah. And I was pushing my luck. That was really what I was doing the whole game. So I just decided I was going to go for it, and I went to the monkey idol, so I had to circle through for the monkey idols, you have to go in and out of the same room.
Yeah, it's like...
So you have to make a circle,
yeah,
and it takes 3 moves to do it, or 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 moves to make a circle. So that's what I did, and I did it really quickly, like in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And then I was getting out.
Yeah.
So I did that, but
the
I
idle
also,
monkey run.
I was also pushing my luck by buying cards and hoping dragon attacks would happen.
Yeah.
Because we were all really close to death.
Yes.
You and Robert were at one point away.
At one point.
In fact, when you got out, you only had 1 health left.
No, I had 2. I healed myself before I.
Okay.
Just to give
You were
myself
close.
a bummer.
And
I was
so
really
I was
close.
hoping. I was kind of, and I had 3.
Yeah.
So I was like, as long as I know I have a lot of cubes in there, but if they draw it right, then they'll die, or even if they get above ground, they'll die, and then all I have to do is just not buy cards, and I can scurry my way out.
Exactly.
And it didn't work out.
It did not work.
No.
I had an opportunity to actually give myself more victory points at the end, but I was going to run the risk of getting killed.
Yeah.
So I ended up using that same card. I had a card that lets me either get more swords or get a coin or get a health. Mm-hmm. But I had to discard a card to use it. And I'm like, if I didn't discard a card, I could have bought another card that would have given me victory points based on having so many magic tomes. I would have got another 6 victory points on top of what I already had. And but I didn't chance it, and I wish I had, because it would have put me another 6 points ahead. But
nah, you still won.
I still won. I guess it matter. But the I had to heal myself. I gave myself, so I had at least a chance of not getting killed.
Yeah.
And I got out, and then Robert got killed because dragons.
Yeah.
Dragon attacks.
Yeah.
They got.
But Robert got above ground. He did pretty good for
his
first
He did pretty
game.
good for his first game.
Yeah.
I want to play it more, and I really want to play the Legacy game.
I do too, but we got to figure out who's going to play it.
Who are we gonna?
Who's going to play it? I don't know if I could probably convince Jess to sit it out.
I don't know. I hate to do that. I know she likes Clank.
And she likes Clank, but
I
I don't know if
3
she'll
of us
like
could just
the
play.
Legacy version of it.
Yeah.
Though.
The 3 of us could just play.
We
Me,
could.
you,
and her, yeah. That might be the way to go.
I don't know. We'll see.
Abandon all our friends.
Abandon the rest of our friends. We don't need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to play it. I
would
really
like
do.
to play
It's
it
$100 though, and that's the only thing that's kind of stopping me is the $100.
Yeah.
But
and I would go ahead and do it, except there's something I'm coming out this week that I am very excited for.
Yes.
And that's I'm going to blow $60 on. Not blow it, but, spend it.
You're going to blow it?
I'm going to blow it.
You're going to roll it up and blow it?
What?
It's a $60.
Roll it?
Yeah, you make a tube and you blow it.
Oh, okay, like a flute.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a flute.
Yes. No, I'm not going to do that. The Outer Worlds.
You could at least, suck on it and maybe get some traces of cocaine from the 20s. Because that's a thing.
I don't think people do that.
I don't know if they do it, but supposedly
you go ahead and put a grungy $20 bill in your mouth.
Here's the thing.
You do
There
it.
might be traces of cocaine on your money.
But not enough to do anything.
Not enough to do anything. But also, there's probably poop on there too.
Exactly. That's my point. That is exactly my point. So, you do that, I will not be doing that.
Yes.
I don't even like holding cash or pennies. Pennies gross me out.
I don't even have cash.
Yeah.
I never have cash anymore. I'm a fully digital currency man.
Yeah, you have cash in your wallet.
I do, actually.
I saw it earlier. You do.
I have a few ones.
Yeah. Why do you have singles, though?
Because they got change for the other money.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's a reasonable response.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I
The Outer
bought a new
Worlds.
jacket and I got change.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Outer Worlds comes out this week. It comes out the 25th, next Friday.
Yes.
And I'm really excited about
For
it.
anyone who doesn't know, Outer World is from the makers of Obsidian.
It's from Obsidian,
They're the people who made Fallout New Vegas.
Yes.
And we like that game.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
The main story kind of
But the overall, it's a Fallout game. It's fun.
Fallout.
It looks
good.
like Fallout in space.
Fallout.
It's
in
like
space.
the
That's
sci-fi
exactly what it is.
Fallout game that I'm
It's an
excited.
RPG, fun.
I'm looking. It looks good. I'm excited. I hope it's really good. So I will be playing
What are you
that
buying it on?
PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably PC. There's no multiplayer, so
That's true.
there's no.
That's true. I'll probably get on PC as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Wait.
There were some.
Is it on Steam? Are you getting it on Steam? Oh,
it's on Epic Launcher. It's coming out on Steam next year.
I wish it was on Steam, then I would have to purchase it. Because I would just use your copy.
Yeah, no. It's on Epic.
I thought I just saved myself $60.
No. It's Epic Launcher. The Epic Store, or whatever you want to call it. Sorry.
Speaking of the Epic Store, I got a new game on there. Mm-hmm. It's a freebie. And I forgot what it's called.
That's great, Dudley. Thank you.
It's a free game this week, and it's a horror game where you look in the mind of crazy people.
Okay.
And I cannot remember. I will look it up.
Okay. I want to talk about, Paradox Interactive was having their, I guess, convention or whatever their thing was. And there was a bunch of stuff talked about, but there's one thing I care about.
Yes. Well, there's two things.
No, there's...
There's
one
two
of them's
things
fine.
and one relates to the other.
Yeah, but the main thing is
they announced... the first one?
They announced...
Nope.
The Crusader Kings 3.
You did this out of order.
I did not. This is the right order to do it.
No, you do it the other. See how I wrote it down in my notes?
No, but see how I wrote it on my notes? It's the right way.
No. You're supposed to lead with Crusaders Kings 2 is free on Steam.
It is.
Now.
No, but you say, hey, Crusader Kings 3 is coming out next year. And
Crusaders
because
3,
of that, Crusaders Kings 2 is free on Steam. That's the way to do it.
No, it's not.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
The way to do it was, Crusader Kings 2 is free now. And the reason it's free is because they announced Crusaders 3.
It's not. It's just it's like, hey, while you're waiting on Crusader Kings 3 to come out, you should check out Crusader Kings 2, which there's no reason you shouldn't because it's free on Steam right now. Anyway, so Crusader Kings 3, they announced it. They had an interesting little video, and I saw some screenshots of the gameplay. I mean, it looks like Crusader Kings with better graphics and... Observer. Yes. Observer. Is that the one where you're like the hotel?
I don't know. I just read the description of it and then saw a little bit of footage.
No, I'm thinking of something else. Beholder is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. This is the one where you're like a detective looking into crazy people's mind. You can hack into people's minds, and it takes you into a first-person like horror show.
Okay.
And it's like a horror game. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I might give it a try.
Okay.
It's probably gonna scare the crap out of me, and I won't play very much.
Probably.
But anyway, Crusader Kings 3 is coming out.
Yes, next year. And it looks pretty good. I'm excited.
I didn't look at it. I was going to watch the trailer, but I forgot.
Yeah, the trailer is just like a little cinematic thing. It doesn't show any gameplay. It's like, usual,
Crusader Kings stuff.
Crusader Kings, intrigue, murdering children thing. It looks great. And then I saw some screenshots of the new game with it basically looks like they've streamlined it a bit and made it a little more user friendly.
Yeah, which is kind of I couldn't ever really get into the second one.
They apparently added stuff that'll help kind of give you advice on things you could do so that you're not just kind of going on.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I want to take this country, but I have no idea how.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a little more accessible, I think.
Yeah.
But it also looks really great. The graphics great. There's a lot more like stuff with instead of just a little portrait of your family and your members and stuff. You actually have like some kind of models type thing. It looks good. Going. I'm excited. In fact, I didn't realize that this was coming out, and I had heard about the second one being free on Steam, which
is the order you would do it.
I know, but it's not
Crusader Kings 2 and then 3.
Yeah, but I already own Crusader Kings 2, so I don't need it.
So do I.
You do?
Yeah.
You did own it. Okay.
I did own
it. I wasn't
sure
if you did or
really cheap.
Yeah. I told one of our coworkers he should go get it, but and I was kind of telling him stuff about it. But it's a great game. I'm thinking about jumping into it again. It may get sideswiped by the Outer Worlds, but I might try to play it a little bit before it comes out. Just because I got to talking about it, and I got excited about thinking about it, and I'm like, man, I want to play that game again.
Yeah. It'd probably be.
It's just a great game.
From that same convention, they announced the Prison Architect expansion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's coming out next year. If you care about
I
that.
own that game.
Yeah,
and I played it a little bit, but I never did get into it that much.
It's supposed to be pretty good.
Back when it was in like early access, I played it a bit, but I don't think I've played it since it's officially come out.
Yeah,
I was never very good at it.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with it. It's kind of difficult. But it's coming. They're getting an expansion next year. Also, with the news that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has been delayed from early 2020 to later 2020.
That's very specific.
Very specific. They said they were supposed to come out early,
which
I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no.
Not ready.
Later, not ready. We'll bring it out later
Okay.
next year.
That's
so
probably fine.
I suspect we'll get it 2021.
Yeah.
And,
I'm intrigued by that game. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I like the old one, even though it was a little
It's
janky.
janky.
Yeah.
But the perfect word for that game.
Yeah.
This game's good, but janky.
But I'm intrigued by it, and so I'm kind of like, I would like to see some more, but
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. And then not having it coming out with everything else around, probably a good thing.
Probably.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm sure something else will coming out when but at least it'll save our wallet for a little bit longer.
Maybe.
Let's see. So we talked a couple of weeks ago about someone modded the It Clown into Pennywise into
Yes.
Resident Evil. There's a new one.
Yes, I saw this.
The Goose.
It's pretty great.
Goose from the Untitled Goose game.
Yeah.
Was modded as Mr. X.
Yes.
In Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. It's pretty
and he's
funny.
wearing a fedora.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying.
It's a
just
giant
like
goose.
Giant goose,
Yeah.
like lifting up.
I think a normal sized goose coming at me would be terrifying, but a giant one.
A giant one that's like real, like deadpan and slow.
Yeah.
And going.
Yeah.
And he got his wings out, and he's just like, "This is creepy.
Yeah.
This is really creepy." And he just like shoves this big piece of wall
Is it?
out.
You think it's creepier than Pennywise? Which one do you think is more terrifying? Which one unsettles you more?
I think the duck unsettles me because the Pennywise still looks like he did the same.
Did you just say duck?
The goose. Yes.
The goose.
What's good for the duck is good for the goose.
That's not the phrase, but okay.
It Clown, the Pennywise, he pushed the thing out, and he still looked like he had effort to do it. Like, Goose does it,
and he's just
and it's just like
nothing.
Whatever. I will destroy you with a single flap, and that's terrifying.
Yeah, it's the effortlessness.
The effortlessness of it, which could just be laziness on the animator's part of the modder.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
It's scary nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless. Fortnite.
Yes.
Stuff going on in Fortnite. So
Yeah.
I had it on those last week. We didn't even talk about it.
Yeah,
the black hole.
The black hole thing happened. Yeah.
So that for 2 days, all the players were staring at a black hole.
Yeah, and like it had like a mini game or something
Yeah,
you could do, but
mini game that was,
yeah,
whatever. But they finally launched Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Of Fortnite.
Yeah, it was like a new map.
New design, all kinds of new features.
Yeah.
I'm curious about it. I'd like maybe.
I am too. Like I kind of played Fortnite and was like, okay, I'm done.
I get it.
And it was fun, but I didn't really.
I
didn't hit it that hard. And now, like, there's new stuff. I'm kind of like, maybe I'll check it out again.
Yeah. And I think there's even an article on Kotaku like thinking about getting into it again.
Yeah, because I haven't.
Black holes happen. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I haven't installed on my Switch.
Yeah,
I could just run the updates and play it. Yeah.
But yeah, maybe. Speaking of Switch, Witcher 3 came out on Switch.
Yes.
From my understanding, it runs okay.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Some modders have taken it
Mm-hmm.
and unlocked the PC setting menu.
Oh, really?
Because it's a PC port.
Yeah.
So it had it already built in the game. You just couldn't access it.
Yeah, they had it locked, so it would keep it.
Yeah. Well, modders have unlocked it essentially and tweaked the settings and made it look better.
Yeah.
It'll even hit 60 frames a second.
For how long?
Not continuously, but it will do it.
Not 60 frames per second. For about 1 second.
But the only problem is it's overclocking the Switch to do it.
Oh. So you're getting a little heat. It gets real hot.
And the Switch will get hot.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how hot it gets if you overclock it. Can't be good.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to see someone melting their Switch by playing The Witcher 3.
Yeah, that might be that might void your warranty.
Yeah, probably. Speaking of games running on the Switch, Overwatch came out for the Switch, and apparently runs like garbage.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, runs terribly.
Which is
kind
of surprising. Like they got
especially they got
like Witcher and some other heavy-duty games to run fine on it.
Overwatch is not that heavy duty.
It just doesn't. It isn't really.
Yeah, it's
it just seems like it should run fine, but I guess
apparently
not.
it's okay in like portable mode, but
yeah, because you're playing at 720 and
but when you get on like docked and everything, it's not so much.
Yeah,
but who cares about that? Because Blizzard is doing weird
stupid
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
And for anyone who doesn't know,
yeah,
they basically there's protesting going on in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And I don't know the full detail. I know it involves democracy and
freedom of speech and stuff like that.
Freedom of speech stuff. Well, anyway, but it's where
China
Blizzard comes
trying
in.
to base because Hong Kong is its own
it's its
state
own
or whatever,
state,
it's separate state, and China's been kind of like encroaching on it or something
pretty
like
much.
that. I don't really, like I said, I am not the person to talk about that. I don't know.
I don't know the full political spectrum on it, but there's a lot of protesting go on, and people have even died, I believe.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's some people speaking out.
Yeah.
Through the gaming community,
streamers
and tournaments that are put on by Blizzard, and Blizzard is banning them for it.
Yeah.
So the question becomes is should game companies censor players' political freedom? I'm gonna go no. Probably not.
It seems like they should stay out of that kind of stuff.
But
also,
mode of most game companies. Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah. I mean,
it is kind of an issue because one of the largest gaming companies in existence that has the most money and investment stuff is based out of China.
Yeah,
and has money invested in Blizzard and Activision and not Activision. What's the name of the company that owns Blizzard now?
It's EA.
EA.
Yeah.
And has stock and has investments.
Like 5%.
It's like a lot of game companies. And Paradox Interactive is one of them. There's a bunch of them. So it's just like they start saying, well, we're putting money in this, so you can't run these things. And so
they're also looking at the numbers, and China has a huge population.
They have a large population,
and they
so
want
it's
to
a big
sell
market.
games to
it.
And
it's like,
so it's a weird thing where you're getting a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
In fact, there's planning for protests at BlizzCon, which is coming up, because of it. And they recently even banned a college team for holding up a free Hong Kong sign.
Yeah.
For 6 months. And,
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's kind of, maybe you should just, let
it
them
have their speech and then move on. I had considered, maybe I'll get Overwatch on the Switch. That seems cool. But before I heard it even ran poorly, I was like, I'm not going to give them money right now.
Yeah, it's kind of where a lot of people are going.
I just don't see any reason to give them money right now. Of course, now I've also heard that the game runs terribly, so that makes me even less likely to do it.
Makes me less likely to play. So. They even canceled the Overwatch Switch launch event that's supposed to happen in New York.
Yeah.
They canceled it probably because of all the backlash they're getting for they didn't think it would go well. Probably, they didn't want protesters showing up, probably. Yeah. But yeah, so
that's crazy.
Blizzard, let your players say whatever.
Stop being assholes.
Yeah, pretty much. Stop. Stop. Because we would like to eventually buy your games again when you put out Diablo 3 and StarCraft 3, and those are the only thing I care about.
You mean Diablo 4?
Diablo 4, yes.
They've already put out Diablo 3.
They already did do a 3. Diablo 4 and StarCraft 3. Then those happen, then I need to be on good terms with you so I can spend money on your games. But until then... Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah.
We covered Fortnite. We covered that. Fallout 76, the NPC update that's supposed to come out soon is not coming out soon. It's been shifted to early next year.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's unfortunate. If you were looking for the NPC,
I'm fine with it. I want to get back in that game, but not
it
right
doesn't
now.
really affect me. The only thing I played in it was the Battle Royale.
Yeah,
which I enjoyed.
Yeah, Nuclear Winter is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I need to check it out. Yeah, I know they have a new map for it.
Yeah, I know there's more stuff to do in it, so I need to go. I just have to. I know I have to update it. I haven't checked it, but it's probably gonna be a big one.
Yeah. Also, this last week, the Nintendo Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah, the little exercise thing.
The exercise game.
Oh, it came out?
Yeah,
I didn't know it was out.
It came out just like yesterday or day before.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but I was reading an article about it. And so if you want a game that you can get a little workout, do a little adventuring in a kind of RPG setting while you're doing some workout, and look ridiculous all at once, that's the game for you. And you want to spend $80 because that's how much it's going to cost you.
Well, because it's got extra accessories.
So it looks pretty interesting. It's a really good concept.
Yeah, it does sound like one. I need to actually. I have not. I need to.
It's like a little adventure game, except you do all, like to open chest. You have to do a squat, a squat and hold, and then
It's weird. You think opening chest, you would work your chest, your core.
I think you
got to work the chest. To open the
different
chest.
ones have different things.
I understand that, but it seems like that's a missed opportunity.
It's a diversified workout.
I understand that.
You're not doing all core, Daniel.
I'm not saying all core. I'm just saying when you
gotta get some cardio in there.
Yeah, what I'm saying is when you open a chest, you should work your chest. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's stupid. Scammers.
Okay.
Scammers.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, scammers. They exist.
So, Kickstarter had 2 board games up for Kickstarter that already existed and were being kickstarted by fake companies using the same name as another company.
The game's already out?
The game was already made and already buyable through another store online.
Did they change anything about it? Nothing? How did they think they were going to get away with it?
It was the game was the first one that came up was Dungeon Horde, which I don't know anything about, but it's a board game that they already did a Kickstarter, I think, and then they have it available through this one. I don't think I wrote it down. The website is like Game Crafters, I think that's what it's called. You could buy the game, and they just used the same company name that made the game, and the same name of the game, and the box art, and tried to raise like $5,000 on Kickstarter. Got like $300, and then people were like, wait a minute, this already exists.
Yeah.
And the people, the original company caught on, and it got shut down. And then come to find out, the same people were doing another game at the same time. And if you, people were posting on it, and they were just like, the creators of the Kickstarter were like just like straight up bad mouthing people and like broken English, like insulting people and telling them to do. It was really just a jumble of words, and made half of it didn't make any sense.
Really?
Yeah. So obviously it was just
They just thought they could get away with it. Go 30 days into funding something.
The thing is, I don't back a lot of Kickstarter games, board games, but there's a huge community of people who do. I'm in a group on Facebook that so many of them, they back so many games. One, I don't know how they afford it.
Yeah.
People have more money than I do.
Yeah.
But they back so many games, and there's this whole like kind of support system around these people who buy these games.
Hello, my name is Dan, and I buy Kickstarter games.
Yeah. And I've done that, but like, hey, people talking about it, and like talking about the people who make the game.
Yeah.
Talking about,
yeah,
they've done this stuff, or they know the people.
Yeah.
So there's always this information. So it's really hard to get away with that kind of stuff.
And in the fact that there's a built-in time frame.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to go 30 days
without people
catching on that you're already this game already exists?
Yeah.
I mean, all it takes is a Google search, especially if you didn't change the name.
Yeah. Well, I guess they thought, people just search and find the company and then be like, oh, this is the company.
Yeah.
And see that the game, but then they were like, oh, the game's already out there. But
I don't know why they thought they would get away with it.
I don't know.
I
don't know either. But it got shut down.
Yeah.
And the other one got shut down as well.
Yeah.
So,
good.
Don't scam people on Kickstarter. It's not going to work, especially with a board game. There's too many people researching you and finding out everything and talking about it. And I'm only in one group.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of other ones.
Oh, yeah.
That are just, people talking about games. And, yeah. I mean, it's like Gary is kind of in some of that community where he talks to people.
He talks to everybody. I don't know how he gets in. He talks to everybody. He knows all these people. He knows their names.
He gets inside stuff, and I'm like, I don't know how you do this.
He's just dedicated.
He's
way more dedicated. You know what it is?
We don't like talking to people.
No, I mean, it's not that. If we're just lazy. we want to talk to him, but we don't want to commit to do anything or hanging out.
Well, he just does like mod community stuff, and so that gets him into things that.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah,
he does
he's
cool
also a
things.
likable guy. That helps.
He is very likable.
We're not very likable.
No, we're not. Yeah, what else you got?
The Analog Pocket.
Yeah, I'm super excited about
It looks
this.
really cool. It's the company that make this has a whole line of analog game systems.
Yes.
And this is a...
Like retro console.
Retro console, but yeah, exactly. And it's a modern version of a console that will play old games.
Yes.
This one is the Analog Pocket. It's a new portable gaming system that plays Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. Yeah. In one little handheld.
It looks like super sleek.
Yeah, and it's a little slick black or white console. Has an HD little screen on it. And it'll play in
You can put the old cartridge in there and play it.
Yeah.
I think I might get one. Because I own a whole bunch of Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance.
I got a little box somewhere.
Cartridges all over the place that I'm like, I don't, most of them, a lot of them might have maybe an old Game Boy or something I keep around just play it, but even then, half the time I'm not sure if it's going to work. Yeah. And I'm like, this is something new that'll play it. And I'm like, this is cool.
It's really cool. It plays all the games at like 1440 resolution. Yeah. So higher than HD. Yeah. And you can even get an adapter that'll let you play Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket, and Atari Lynx games. Costs $200. A little steep.
I'm not surprised by it.
Considering your old Game Boy is like $100, right?
Yeah, but I mean, one, it's better. It's got better hardware, and it doesn't just play one cartridge.
That's true.
It does a lot of things. So, and you take into account that they're not going to sell, millions of these. And they got development. It's going to be a little higher price.
Yeah. It comes out next year at some point.
I'm really excited by it.
You can also get a dock for it, a docking station.
Oh, really?
That'll hook up to your TV.
Oh, that's cool.
And so you can play your Game Boy games on your HD 4K TV.
That's cool.
It won't be 4K, but no. It's HD.
It is. It'll look good.
2,500 classic games.
Yes.
The MS-DOS games.
Yes.
Are now free to play.
Yes.
2,500 of them. They're all MS-DOS games. They're a ton of them.
There's tons of them.
It's free to play.
It's on the Internet Archives.
Internet Archives. Archive.org is the website. And it's all browser-based. You can
it runs in a DOS box in your browser.
Yeah. It's completely free, completely legal. And you can play any of them. And shoot, there's a bunch of that we went through. We were going through it. I started scrolling through it. I thought, I'm sure I'll see a few things. And there were games I completely forgot existed. And I'm like, oh, and then I started that one, like, oh, what about this game? And I went looking, and I thought, oh, that's that one. And it's like, so at some point, I may go dive off into playing some of these really old games I haven't played in 20 years. Yeah, a lot of good ones. Yeah. A lot of, just classic stuff.
The old Sim City games.
Yeah, we used to play a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like on the old, we had a Windows 3.11 machine. Yeah. That had some of these on it. Yeah. And then we also had a Commodore that played a few of these old games, too.
They filmed a sim colonization game that I remember. Sim Farm. A bunch of these were
Sim Earth. I remember that one.
Yeah, Sim Earth. They were all on floppies and stuff. And I was like, this is great. Yeah. I was just geeking out looking at it. Yeah. Of course, I was at work, so I had to walk away because I was like, I'm gonna start playing this on the browser at work. I don't know. Maybe I'll just run Sim City in the background. Just let it. Just sit there and build my city while working on other things.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's pretty great. It looks awesome. I can't. I was just excited to see it.
One other thing, the Virtual Boy.
Yes.
Are you familiar with it?
I am. We almost had one.
Yes. The Virtual Boy is going to be in Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, a version of it, yeah.
A version, because the Luigi's Mansion always has a little tech thing that you use to interact with the scientist or whatever. Yeah, and he developed it, which is really funny reading the dialogue of him introducing it. Yeah. He's talking about it's going to be the next great thing in virtual reality. And it's the Virtual Boy. Now, anyone who doesn't know, Virtual Boy came out when it was like 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Virtual Boy was
I don't know,
somewhat portable.
mid 90s.
Yeah, somewhat portable VR
late
headset
90s. I think it was late 90s.
For that Nintendo put out.
Yeah.
That you put the goggles on and it has two
you had a close and far,
so
and it was all like 3D. Red wireframe type.
But the problem was it was all red laser light kind of thing. Was terrible for your eyes.
And because of the way the depths worked, because you had the distance, it would strain your eyes real bad.
Really rough. Our uncle bought us one for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, he was all, because we were thought it was cool, and we were like, oh, this is pretty neat. We were trying it in the store and stuff. And
even the little bit I played there, I walked away kind of feeling a little
little weird.
A little weird.
Yeah, he played it for a day.
Yeah, he got it.
Tried it and just showed him testing it out before he gave it to us. He played it for a day. And
his eyes really
jacked his eyes up for
he was
like
having trouble
week.
Seeing for a week.
And so he was like, no, and he took it back. So we never got it.
We never got one.
I don't know what
we were so close to owning one of them. I kind of wish we had. I probably would have screwed up our eyes.
Yeah, it was a thing that probably kept, and it died really quickly.
It did. It did not sell.
It did not sell well.
No.
And but anyway, so it's going to appear in Luigi's Mansion. It's the little device that provides information or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's funny, the little scientist dude in there is like talking about, it's the next great thing in virtual reality. Once we get the production going, it'll be. We're working on the marketing for it right now. I'm just like. It's like a Nintendo, like, we gotta screw this up.
It's funny. I like how they kind of make fun of themselves. Yeah. It's great. It's pretty good. Great. The Virtual Boo. The
Virtual Boo is what they call it in the game.
And one of them had a Game Boy. It was the Game Boy Color, but it was called the Game Boy Horror.
Yeah, which is not as good as Virtual Boo.
Not as good as Virtual Boo. Virtual Boo is better.
Yeah, it's one letter different than Virtual Boy. But pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
And it's also, when you look at it in the game, it's red.
It's
like the red screen, and I'm like, oh, that's so bad.
That's funny.
As a person who likes red, it's still bad. So bad. Yeah.
Anything else you want to cover?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Covered all that. Yeah. Sure, we're done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm really. I have to say, I'm just excited about Outer Worlds. Hopefully, we'll be talking about it next week.
Yeah.
We'll see how much gameplay.
We definitely will if you pay for my copy.
No, that's not because you are an adult.
I know, and I have adult expenses.
Yes.
Like a baby.
Yes.
And a fiance.
Yeah.
Who wants to go on a honeymoon. and babies cost money.
Yeah.
I keep feeding her.
I hope you do.
And she's adorable, so I keep feeding her more.
She is pretty great. So please go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com. And like, comment, and subscribe, and all that stuff you're supposed to do. And thank you very much for listening. Okay. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May. That was Deaf and Dumb. I forgot to say the last part.
Yeah, I know.
Let me do that again. And you do the line.
I'm not going to.
Oh, come on. Say
no. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.